Yesterday, when I was sick, I didn't eat for like 24 hours. Like, I got home from work the night before, and like my sickness had like just started really kicking in, and I was just like, I'm going to bed right now. And then I stayed in bed for like 13 hours. And then I got up, and it was hours later that I realized, like, oh, fuck, I haven't eaten since, like, yesterday, like, before now. Like, I haven't eaten in a long time. So I DoorDashed some Potbelly. I don't really care about Potbelly, but I just wanted soup. And, like, nowhere, like, I was thinking, like, Panera Bread would be on there. Panera Bread's not on DoorDash.
That's wild. Potbelly's farther than Panera.
I know. Potbelly's way further than Panera Bread. But I was like, whatever, fucking Potbelly will sell me a soup and a sandwich. I'll take it. So I got like a vegetable soup, and I don't remember what kind of sandwich it was, but it was pretty good. I remember every time I bit it, I was like, wow, how does it taste like this? Like, what is on here to make this taste like this?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not like the best place ever, but I like it.
It was a good sandwich.
Yeah, I think they're pretty good over there.
I think I got like the Turkey Club, I want to say.
I've only been there twice. I don't know.
Yeah, that was the second time I've ever had it. I have no idea what I got the first time.
Yeah, me neither.
But yeah, it was pretty good that time. I got like the thinner sliced bread. I was a fan of that. I don't really like a sandwich with like gigantic ass bread on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my DoorDasher shows up to my house, and she just parks like down in the street, and like I see her parked out there, and she's not getting out of her car. And I'm like, well, maybe she can't like see the address or whatever. So I like open the door and step out onto like the porch so that she can see me and see that she's at the right place. And she still doesn't get out of her car or anything. And I wasn't trying to walk out of the house at all because I felt terrible. But she wasn't moving. So I'm like, maybe she doesn't see me. I don't know. So I like step out into my driveway. And then she just rolls down her passenger window and yells, "Come get it." That was wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, and our driveway's open. Like, she could have pulled her car right in.
Could have pulled right into the driveway, walked right up to my door. Yeah, there was nothing, but I think Guillermo was parking the driveway all the way in the back of the driveway. Like, plenty of room. Nope, parked in the street and yelled for me to come get it. And that was the first time I've ever not given my DoorDasher 5 stars.
How many stars did you give her?
2 or 3. I don't remember how mad I was.
Damn, didn't even give her 1?
Nope, wasn't that mad. I was like, she didn't yell like, fuck you.
Did she get to the house fast?
No.
2 stars.
Yeah, whatever. I was like 2 stars. I mean, her taking it, because it's fucking Potbelly. Like, it's far as shit. So, like, she didn't, like, get here really slow. I think it was mostly Potbelly's fault because I didn't get a thing that the order was confirmed for, like, fucking 20 minutes. And so I don't even think it was really her fault. I think that just Potbelly didn't do it for a really long time. And then once she got it, I don't know, she was probably here at a normal amount of time. I didn't pay attention. I just knew it was on the way. So I don't know. It took a long time, but I don't think that was her fault. Not getting out of her car was her fault. I would have even accepted if she just met me in my driveway. Like, if I'm walking out to you, just, like, at least step out of your car. Even if you just walk around the car and hand me my food. Opening the window and just yelling, "Come get it," seems crazy to me.
Yeah, no, that's wild. I can't believe she did that to somebody.
Yeah, like, that's so weird to me. Like, and I respect the hustle of delivery. I do it. I've done it for years. But I never made anybody come to my car.
What if you never looked out the window? How long was she willing to sit out there?
That's what I was thinking, too. I'm like, was she, like, trying to get my number from like, was she trying to, like, text me or call me through the DoorDash app or, like...
Yeah, I wonder what she was trying to do.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if she just sat there and just left.
Yeah, I don't know what her idea was, but she just fucking sat there. So, yeah, that was unfortunate for her. Couldn't pull out the $10 tip. You hate to see it. Still got a over $5 tip because I tip through. I like to tip through the app, so they already know. Like, hey,
that's why she got you. She's like, I got my money already.
This man tips. You know what I'm saying? And then they come here and I give them extra cash. You know, on the side. And no, she couldn't walk to the door for that extra $5, you know what I'm saying? I had the $5 right there. It was in my hand. It was in my pocket.
Did you show it to her when you walked away?
Nah. Didn't bother.
And walked out with it in your hand and just go grab your food and walk away with it.
I was holding it. I
Just walk out with it and just grab it and not even hand it to her.
Yeah, that shit was nasty. What's like have you ever had like a really bad like restaurant or delivery experience? I don't think you've had a bad delivery experience. I don't think you really get delivery.
Yeah, no, the deliveries have been fine. I remember that one time Grant had the worst delivery service from Jimmy John's. That was crazy. Jimmy John's is literally like a 2-minute drive from our old house. Down the street. It's like 3 blocks away.
I just saw in my Facebook memories from a couple of years ago, I had for the first time ordered from the Jimmy John's by my house, and it got there in less than 5 minutes.
You normally get there so fast. Like,
yeah, it was literally like 3 minutes after I ordered, the sandwich was at my door. It was insane.
Like, I would order a sandwich, I would grab something to drink, and then open Netflix up, and they're here. And I'm like, oh, cool. But one time, Grant ordered, and it was just him. No one else ordered with him. He was eating alone. Ordered a sandwich. It took over an hour and 2 hours, maybe.
I want to say it was the 2-hour sandwich.
I want to say it might have been 2 hours.
It was the most lengthy sandwich.
And I'm sitting there yelling at Grant. Grant, you call them, yell at them. Their sandwich is free. You don't have to pay for this. Grant paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
He might even tip the guy. I don't even know. I don't think he tipped him. Or maybe he tipped him on the app. I think that's how they got Grant. He ordered on the app and he tipped on there.
Do you think that they run by the opposite rules of every delivery person I've ever met, and if you tip them, they don't respect you?
Yeah. But see, that was the thing I was going to bring up. Normally when I order, I usually tip in cash. I don't like tipping on the app unless I don't have any cash because your tips get taxed.
Yeah, that's what I'm the same way. The only reason I do it on the app is because I don't like them to think I'm not going to tip them. Because if you just see a 0, you don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless I like put something there.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
And so that's why I just like to do both so that they don't think like this guy might fuck me. Because I used to think that shit. When I'd see 0s, I'd be like, I have no idea if this person's fucking me or not. Like, and a lot of the time they were fucking me. Sometimes they weren't. So yeah, I always like to at least put something in there so that they don't feel like they're getting stiffed. And then they show up and it's like, hey, actually, I'm mad generous.
That's funny. But yeah, normally at restaurants, if I get the like wrong food or something's like a little bit messed up, cool, I deserve it. Leave it here. This is my fault. I did something wrong.
I feel like I have the same energy at restaurants. I'm like, yeah, no, whatever. I'll eat this.
Yeah, this is fine. I can eat it still.
Yeah, no, I'll take this off. I don't care if.
I never got like anything like burnt or something. Like I never got anything that wasn't right. I think I've just gotten something missing or something extra, and I'm like, that's fine. Leave it.
Yeah, I can't really think of like a really bad restaurant experience I've had. I know we've had one. I remember we had like a waitress somewhere that was really bad.
We've had one really bad waitress at Buffalo Wild Wings in Lansing on Ridge Road.
That's where it was. Okay, yeah. I was like, we had some really bad waitress somewhere. We think she was coked up. And yeah, she would just disappear for so long. You'd have to ask her for water like 5 times.
Yeah, man, she wouldn't even bring us water. I don't remember much because it was a while ago. But the only thing I do remember was that I think we tipped her in change and that we were going to walk out on the bill and we're just going to leave her a tip.
Of change?
Yeah. And then, but you and Sandra like walked out and then I was going to walk out, but I was scared. And then she like kind of like caught me at the door. And then I was like, oh yeah, I was looking for you here. And then I just ended up paying her. And then that was it.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't remember that part, but cool. Sounds like me. Punk rock shit.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
It was a while ago.
Yeah, I barely remember it.
But we also left her a note. Sandra wrote on a napkin like a long paragraph telling her why she was really bad as a waitress.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember that also.
That's funny. Cool. All I remember was that we kept asking for water. And she would just never bring us water. And it was really funny.
Yeah, like when that happens to me at places and I ask for water. And they'll bring everybody else water and not me. That's happened to me a few times. And I'll sit there and wait because I'm like, let me see how long it lasts.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Last time I went to a Korean barbecue, which I think was last weekend, actually. It was after the last podcast we did. Me and Domino and Ken, who showed up right after the podcast, haha. We all went to go get Korean barbecue. And our waiter was a very very loud and friendly young Korean boy who was so excited about everything, and he came to our table and asked us if everything was good at least 15 times. Like, he would ask us so much. Like, he'd ask us, he'd walk to another table, talk to them for like a second, come back and ask us again if everything was good.
Nice. That's service.
You know, he like would not stop coming over. And for like halfway through, it was a little bit annoying, but then like 3 more times after that, it was just really funny.
Yeah.
And so then I was just like, every time he asked me after this, I'm adding another $1 to the tip. I was like, this guy fucking rules.
That's cool. Yeah, I've had some waiters like that. They're nice. I like it.
Yeah, no, he was very happy about Korean food. He fucking loved that shit. Like, he'd come over. I'm pretty sure he had his own sauce that he made.
Oh, damn, that's cool that they're selling, or
I don't know, because he literally, like, we ordered some wings, and he comes over, which I had ordered wings there the last time before that I was there, and I didn't get any type of sauce or anything with them. They just brought me the wings.
Right.
This guy, he comes out with a little plastic cup of this red sauce. Now, they don't even serve you sauce in these little plastic cups. And he's like, "Oh, this is my sauce," and he said the name of it, but he just talks really fast, and like I didn't hear what he really called the sauce. And then he was just like, "Oh, it goes perfect with these wings. Please try it. You'll love it." And we try it, and he comes over like a minute later. "You guys like the sauce?" And we're like, "Yeah, it's really good." He's like, "You want some more?" And we're like, "Yeah." And then he brings us the sauce in a real dish. And I'm like, I think it's really his sauce.
Yeah,
because that's how he talked about it, was like it was his own sauce that he uses for the wings, and they go perfect together. And they were really good together, but I was like, this man is wild.
Damn, what kind of sauce was it?
I don't know what he called it. It was like
was
a red
it like
paste.
Spicy though?
Yeah, it was
like...
kind of spicy. I don't think it'd be like too spicy for you. It wasn't like super spicy. It was really, really good. That's like half of the joy of the fucking Korean barbecue shit, is all them good ass sauces.
That's cool though. I wonder if he just brings out for certain people. He was like, "Oh, these guys are cool. They might like it.
These guys might like my custom sauce."
Just bring it out to random people.
Yeah, Korean barbecue rules.